Hello there traders, and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover USD versus Canadian dollar. We'll speak about the gold market, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the USD versus Canadian dollar first. So basically what I found on the 4-hour time frame here is that we have a basically up cycle that is happening in the last few days, for the whole last week basically on the USD versus Canadian dollar. And I found basically the market did reach extreme here, and then we got a pull back towards this middle Keltner line, and basically the recent swing high at 1.2790. So my expectation is that price can basically try to retest the high at 1.2 I will say 900 area, and eventually, you know, that's a minimum expectation that I will have here, and then basically for the price, if there is a more power, to try to go near the important highs from the background, at least 1.2950 area. But at the minimum, based on this like kind of bull flag on a 4-hour, 8-hour time frame, I expect the retest of 1.2900. So watch for buying opportunities with the first objective at 1.2900. Again, key support is set at 1.2790. Speaking of the gold market, there was a sell-off. Market went into extreme at 2070 area. It reached very, very important pivot level from 2 years ago and got a basically big sell-off. And this is a key pivot level, something that I want you to watch very closely. Area around 1972. We got a recent, basically a swing high from February 24 here. We also got the swing low here from March 7, and this is the area also where the rising trend line is. So this is a confluence of the support, and if the market will fail to do any bigger rally from here, and I don't see right now that, basically the overnight session was, I will say, overall net long, and Europe session tried to follow for. I don't see that these days the day for any bigger up moment, but as I said, we'll see how the US session will behave and what will happen, but I don't see today's the day for some bigger rally like this. Of course, nothing is 100% on the market, but I will rather watch for the US session to see what we'll have, because if we actually break this lower, we can open a door for maybe 1950 or even lower prices in 1915. So this is the critical to watch. And there is also some swing high here that 2006, basically, if we can really go above that, that can maybe have impact for the higher prices. So for now, this is a big support, big confluence on the test. So watch carefully price action around this pivot to confirm the further direction. On the crude oil, we get a big sell-off. There was a nice bear divergence on the crude oil, and there's a big sell-off. Basically, market sold off for 20% yesterday. And today we can see there is a climax from yesterday. Today we got a sideways market, and it's a very, very flat at this stage. We got up, down, we got upside, downside towards the key pivot at 105 area. So this will be basically, from my perspective, there is a resistance at 115.90 now. So I will watch to see how the price will behave. If the price can retest this, do we find more sellers? Or if we break this level, 104.15, for example, then this can lead us to maybe 100 level again, and maybe even 95 level again. So at this stage, we get a sideways, but key pivot support at 105 area, and resistance now at 116. If we go above 116, build some continuational patterns, then we can eventually see 127.60 level again on the test. Bitcoin seems like it's building the second down leg, and this whole structure will be probably something like this, and the second part will be like we're building this area. So I can see this lower, eventually to revisit 37,250 or even 34,350. So watching for intraday selling opportunities on the rallies will be a preferable strategy according to the current condition. So that will be all and for this update, and basically trade safe, and see you next time.